Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are going to preview the holy grail of European football, the Champions League. We are going to start off with Group A. But before we get to that, my name is Izzy, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. And to the new subscribers, I appreciate you joining us on this journey. This series was requested by one of the channel's supporters, Sports Boys. Thank you for your suggestion. And if you want to do the same, drop a comment down below and let me know what else about the beautiful game you would like to see me cover. So, without further ado, let's preview Group A that contains Bayern Munich, Manchester United, FC Copenhagen, and Galatasaray. Bayern Munich are the reigning Bundesliga champions. They come into this group as hot favorites to not only top the group, but to also challenge for the main title itself. Their pedigree in this competition is rivaled by very few, especially in the last decade, that has seen them win it 3 times. Last season saw them lose out to the eventual winners, Manchester City, whose city rivals will be their expected competition as far as topping the group. However, not all has been plain sailing at Bayern. They pipped Borussia Dortmund to the title in their weakest defense in recent times. And manager Thomas Tuchel has expressed concerns over his current squad. That being said, Bayern are by far the strongest team in this group. At the moment, any thought of them not progressing from the group stage will be met with apoplectic consternation. Their would-be rivals for top spot are Manchester United, who are going through a major upheaval in their history. Without a league title in just under a decade, and falling significantly below Bayern Munich's conquerors in the last campaign, Manchester City, during that time, Man United will be hoping for an extended run in the competition. Fans have been at loggerheads with the board and owners for a long time, and their poor start to the season will heighten the tension once the European campaign gets underway. They will be expected to come through the group, but will have to take into account the current iteration of Manchester United right now, a fairly beatable side who are struggling to gain an identity under Erik ten Hag. In eras past, a matchup between Bayern Munich and Manchester United would appear as the potential decider in who would top the group, but maybe not this time. That is because I think Galatasaray might have something to say about that. While Bayern Munich will still be the team expected to top the group, I think that second place might be more of an interesting watch. They have had to go through qualifying in order to make it to the group stages, which will have had that added endurance that they will undoubtedly need in order to make it past the more storied names in the group. Galatasaray boasts some of the familiar names such as Mauro Icardi, Lucas Torreira, Hakim Ziyech, Davinson Sanchez, and their newest recruit, Tanguy Ndombele. My point here is that they will not be slouches in this group. That is why I believe home form will be crucial to Galatasaray and any hope they have in causing any upset and sending Manchester United packing at the group stages. I say Manchester United because it would be unfathomable to see Bayern Munich knocked out, based purely on squad strength and the manager they have in place. So any ability that they have in stealing an away win or a draw at a tense Old Trafford or the last team in our preview will be crucial. If Galatasaray can avoid defeat against Manchester United or Bayern Munich at home, it could make for an interesting group. Last but certainly not least are the Danish champions FC Copenhagen, who like Galatasaray had to go through the extra hurdle of qualification. On paper, they would be the least likely to proceed from the group. The main hope that Copenhagen will have is that the stronger sides cancel each other out, enough for them to take advantage of their home form. Matches against Galatasaray could end up as potential 6-pointers. It's hard to see them proceeding though, and maybe a Europa League berth would signal a decent campaign. Now, on to how I think this group is going to pan out. Bayern Munich should top the group. They have the strongest squad led by a former Champions League winning manager. He may have some concerns about their long-term aspirations, but with his current squad, not enough to hinder his team from topping the group. I reckon they will get around 13 to 15 points, depending on whether Galatasaray or Manchester United can inflict a defeat on them. Then the toss-up begins. I see this as a very difficult group for Copenhagen, and as such, they may end up propping up the group table. If they are to target any points, they will likely come from Galatasaray and Manchester United. And as such, I have them achieving something in the 3 to 4 point range. And then where I think a possible upset could occur. Galatasaray do have a squad of very good players, and they will give Bayern Munich and Manchester United a game. I will go on a limb here and say that they will fall just short of qualification from the group, but will secure a Europa League spot. I give them a points range of 6 to 9 points. That leaves Manchester United, who, despite this vote of confidence, I see struggling, but eventually making it through. Only just. I give them a points range of 7 to 10 points. And that wraps up my preview for Group A. I would not be surprised in the least bit if Galatasaray do knock Manchester United out. Such is the feeling around the club right now. But thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and give the video a thumbs up. If you want to explore other videos on the channel, go ahead and click on the links on the screen right now. And until the next time, see you. Peace.